Control dimensions in AutoDrawing function. This is a drawing we created using AutoDrawing function, and when we look into, looks like this dimension is not required for me. It's a horizontal dimension for a stiffener plate. I have a bevel there and have a rounding dimension, so I don't want this horizontal dimension, so I want to remove it. How to control this dimension to remove it? Let's go to close this drawing first, go to the model. Let's see this drawing, this is the model. So this is the piece we just detailed, and this is the plate we are looking for. So we want to know which type of the piece is, then we can control the dimension. So here is the function set part mark and the dimension type. Select the piece first, then click get. Then it shows dimension type used is stiffener. So we know this piece is a stiffener. It means stiffener in dimension control type. From here you can see this is a stiffener plate. So right now we have 3 dimensions be controlled here: rounding dimension A, horizontal dimension B, and the bevel dimension C. So the dimension B is the one we're looking for. We don't want this dimension. We say it's no. Then click apply and close. Then we select the same drawing, click draw assembly again. It will take a few minutes. Okay, the drawing is done. Then we open it and look at the same piece. Okay, let's see. The dimension B is gone, horizontal dimension, and same is the other stiffener. So all this dimension is gone because we closed the switch. Then the other thing is same. What happens is when the AutoDrawing function draw any item, they will put the type into a UDA of the piece. Then you can using this UDA to know which type it belong to. And also they have another function is say, let's see the same dialog. We can get any piece, like say this is a band plate. Let's see get. It's called multi-stop. So if you want to change any dimension on this, you need looking at this type. And the other option is say I have a plate. Right now the program is identify it's a stiffener, but I want using a different type. So I say I want using shear plate rule for this plate, and also for each dimension standard dimension controls we can set for different name. So I want a special name. Say look, I want save using this saved setting for this piece. Then I click set. Then this type and the standard is saved to a UDA of this piece. The UDA name is here, say dimension part standard and dimension part type. Then the program we're using, if this UDA is set, then the program will take this UDA to get the right type and the right setting for this piece. So if you're using connection builder, the other function of my program, to build a connection, then you can define a piece or any connection part as a special type and special setting. The idea is, say, when you do the modeling, you will put information on how to dimension, how to detail it on the model. Then the drawing function can get this information and detail the piece per your requirement. It's not saying you pick any piece in the model then set up. Or probably you can buy a filter, or you can filter all this type piece then set up something. But the other way is using a connection builder, then set up UDA from the model, from the connection. Then you don't worry about the piece. And also we have another function saying, for example, some piece, let's say we need say sheep white or bow to sheep or something like tag welt. Then we can set a associative note, give a special name, say sheep white for the piece. Then you can set a UDA from here, say drawing mark. Say, let's say this piece I want say sheep white. Then this is the UDA name saved to the drawing mark. Then if I in the associated mark I gave the same name and save something, say par mark, then a text say sheep white. Then the program will load this setting and show this piece mark as sheep white as your setting. And same idea, you can do anything by the par mark. Also the bow mark you can control by the same way. But this have more control as say you have 3 pieces is bolded. So you can have piece 1 as 1 mark, and piece 2 have the second mark, and piece 3 as different mark. So totally up to 5 different mark. Or everything is the same, then you can use all par mark for the bow. Then bow type is same thing. You can say main or secondary or no dimension. This is the same setting. Then you can say one bow. You can in the assembly drawing you can say like 3 inches, no pin around, or something like set blast for the around the hole. Then those one is requirement for the connection. Then if you set something in the connection builder in the bow UDA, then in the drawing they will show by this way. So the same idea, pass the information to the model, then this model information will show in the drawing. So you get full control. Thank you for watching.